Hello guys and welcome to Wolf Nation. My name is Mo and today we're watching My Hero Academia Season 3, Episode 10. So last time guys on My Hero Academia. Also the AC is on. It's too hot to turn it off, so hopefully it's not too loud. But last time guys on My Hero Academia. So yeah, last episode everything was going perfect. I was happy, but I knew it was too good to be true because it was. At first it seemed like, you know, the pro heroes had all the villains caught. Even the other side where they had the Nomus, where they found Ragdoll, they were captured. None of the students had to fight. None of them were injured. But then in the end it was all for nothing because All for One, he showed up at the Nomu site, and I don't know what kind of quirk he had, but he was able to release all the villains and open like a portal, and pretty much all of them escaped. I'm not sure what happened. Well, yeah, all of them escaped, I think, right? Or they were in the process of escaping. Anyways, they're gonna escape, and then along with the Nomus, and then he somehow froze Shoto, Ida, Midoriya, Momo, and Hiroshima, and he made them see their own deaths, which was terrifying, and they were terrified. I'm not sure if he's gonna do something else or he's just gonna leave them be. They did take Bakugo once again. I'm not sure why. Like, I don't think they still believe that they can change his mind, so what are they trying to accomplish? Maybe they're going to use him, because obviously they used Ragdoll, but I think they used Ragdoll for All for One, which I'm not sure. Wasn't her quirk like manipulating Earth? So yeah, everything has gone to shit, and I'm not sure what they're gonna do now. So let's dive into it, guys. Here we go.
Oh my Oklahoma! Look, Genus isn't answering me anymore. It's possible they failed at the Nomu factory.
This is putting a lot of stress on my power.
Endeavor!
Are you keeping up? Does it look like I'm having any trouble? Worry about your own responsibilities, you fool. If you're gonna go after them, now's the time. Right. I'll leave you to it.
I wonder if Never knows about his limitations. All Might's limitations.
I see why you're the number 4 hero best chased. That blast should have annihilated the lot of you.
He protected him.
But you were able to manipulate everyone's clothing and pull them out of the way just in time.
Call me
Quick
impressed.
thinking. Consider me impressed.
It wasn't supposed to go like this. But that doesn't matter. A true hero doesn't believe in excuses!
Ooh. Jesus.
Now I see.
He just
Your
killed him.
strength comes from practice and practical experience, not raw power. I don't need
Did he?
your work. It wouldn't pair well with Tomura's disposition.
Who is this guy? What just happened? He took out 3 pros in an instant.
We have to run. I know that, but
I'm so scared. Is that my legs? My body? Hell!
Oh shit.
Kachan Bakugo!
My apologies, Bakugo.
Seemed to have noticed we're around. Otherwise, he wouldn't talk so freely in front of us. There are 6 or 7 meters separating me from Kachan.
I thought he
With full
knew
power,
and
we
showed
can
him
get there
their
in less than a
deaths.
second. But could I get away? Where would we run to next? Plus, I'd be putting the others in danger. That won't work. I need a plan.
Ida use his speed.
I need to find a way to reach out to him. If I can't do that, then this was all for nothing.
want to talk, it's kind of difficult to ignore that fancy life support mask you've got on.
Oh,
Aren't you
life
overexerting
support.
yourself?
He held all my back with his bare hands. This guy must be the boss villain.
I won't repeat the mistake I made 5 years ago. You hear me? I will take young Bakugo back, and I will make certain you're locked up for the rest of your sad life. Right along with your despicable League of Villains!
Sounds like you've got your work cut out for you. This will be hard for us both.
Just like that.
Kurogiri, warp them away.
Be careful! One of the heroes messed with him and he's unconscious. I'm not sure what's going on, but if you can teleport, why don't you get us out of here?
My warp power is still new, Magna. There is much I need to learn about it. It's easier to have Kurogiri do it. Forcible quirk activation.
Oh,
Leave this place.
What about you?
he can force someone to use the quirk.
You're not thinking, Tomura. There remains much room for you to grow.
You're mine!
Master.
I'm coming for you!
I don't think so. Because I am here.
Stop saying that,
All Might and
Should
Katsura
they
are both
interfere?
completely stuck. What now?
Maybe Shoto makes like an ice wall.
Ito, listen!
You can't fight. I won't let you.
No, I think there's another way. A way that won't involve any combat. That'll let us escape with him. Come on! We can still get Kacchan back!
Come on.
Tell us your plan. The thing is, it's all going to depend on him. Stick back. Takuma, you're the key to this being a success.
Hiroshima, huh?
We need details, Midoriya. Come on, right? Here's what I'm thinking.
Okay. They didn't say the plan, so it might work.
Are you holding back against me? Trying to keep the boy from being blown away? You put yourself in quite the predicament. So how will the hero prevail?
Come on, you better understand.
This is what we do. First, we'll propel ourselves using my quirk, combined with Ida's Recipro. Then, using Hiroshima's hardening, we'll break through the wall. The second we've cleared it, Todoroki will make a huge slab of ice for us. As high as he possibly can.
It's like a
Villains
ramp.
haven't noticed us yet. Right now, the guy in charge of the villains is holding All Might back. But that means the reverse is true, too. The last part's up to you, Hiroshima. It's no good if I do it, or Todoroki, or Ida, or Yagorozu. Ever since school started, you've built a solid relationship with Kacchan as equals. If his friend calls to him, come on! He'll listen.
Oh yeah. That is so fucking cool.
You idiots!
Chills all the way.
Bakugo! On my mark, you give us a giant...
Don't tell me what to do, damn you!
It's not the time to fight, you guys!
God damn it.
Repulsion breaker! Night flight cannon!
Titan Craft!
Whoa, Mount Lady!
The rescue's priority. Go home, you dumb kids.
We can still catch them! Come
Good
on,
job,
you two.
Dominic. Gran Torino.
Gran Torino!
You're too slow. You're just too fast, Hotshot. I'll handle him.
Tomura, I do not want to die in this place.
They got us. Turn the tables of this fight with a single move. Forcible quirk activation. Magnetism.
You're dust!
You ain't gotta touch it. It's too fast.
Hey, watch out, you guys! You're coming at me too fast!
Okay, so he's sending them to go.
Wait,
A shock inversion!
Oh.
I'm sorry!
I only came to save Tomura. But if you say you're going to fight, then I'll face you as you wish. In the past, your fist crushed one after another of my comrades. Many were forced into the shadows, underground, while you were extolled as the symbol of peace. What a grand view you must have had from atop our sacrifices. A hero standing on the mountain of our defeats.
You better not do anything.
Always toying with people, probing their weaknesses. You steal, break them, manipulate and discard them.
Oh shit.
You scoff at innocent people who are just trying to lead happy lives. It cannot continue.
It's over.
Come on, All Might. Did he get him?
Toshinori,
Oh, he landed one, but
you've reached your limit.
yeah.
What's wrong?
Shit. Now he
You
knows.
seem to be worked up about something, All Might. I've heard that same exact line before, you know.
Do anything.
From the person who had one for all before you. Nana Shimura.
Jesus. God damn it. So guys, that's My Hero Academia Season 3, Episode 10. Damn. So 0 for 1, huh? I didn't expect him to be this powerful, like, yet. Either like he was gonna show up, still recovering, still not like 100%. Well, I don't even know if he's 100% or not, because All Might, he's not 100%. Plus, he was almost reaching his limit before he even got to that fight. So it's hard to judge how powerful he is compared to All Might, but without even knowing any of that, he's beyond powerful because he took down Best Genus just like that, and pretty much everyone else. And yeah, like I said, never really seen Best Genus in action that much, so never been impressed by him, but for him able to save everyone at the same time when he knew that explosion was coming, that was pretty badass. And I think he all for one killed him. Damn. And I wonder if that's the first on-screen death that we've seen, at least of a hero. But yeah, what was it about, like, last episode? I thought it was more of all for one using a quirk and making the students, see their own death. But I guess it's just more of a fear and them imagining their death because they saw what happened to, pro heroes when they went against All for One. So All for One didn't know that they were actually there, and they were all terrified. But I love the fact that Midoriya came up with a plan, not to fight, but to rescue Bakugo. Even though I disagree with the whole notion that you're a bad person if you're breaking the rules for saving a friend or not allowed to hurt villains. Like, I get this situation definitely was wise or unwise to fight, the villains, because outnumbered, All Might was there, he's gonna have to worry about you guys, and All for One was there, so definitely the smart move was, stealth and trying to rescue Bakugo, which they did, thanks to Midoriya's brilliant plan, and knowing that if it was like Midoriya or anyone else calling out to Bakugo, he might not have, reached out and grabbed him, so he needed Kirishima because they have a bond. And Bakugo reached out, so they were able to rescue him with the help of the Mountain Lady at the last second as well. So, badass plan, loved that it worked, and I don't know what's gonna happen next, because even that punch in the end that All Might landed on All For One, it just, I don't even think it did that much damage, even though, it broke the mask. And he's already, his body, All Might's body is going back to skinny form because he's at his limit. And I'm not even 100% sure if All For One knew that he had a limitation. I think they assumed or had their suspicion, but now it's 100% confirmed, and don't know what's gonna happen next. Rentorino looks like he's down. There's no pro heroes, at least close by, to help him. And All For One, he said, your predecessor, Nana Shiroma. I don't know if I wrote it right, but I guess he is the one who killed All Might's predecessor. Wonder if we're gonna learn more about him, because that definitely should be interesting. So yeah, on one hand, I'm happy that the students, they were able to escape, and none of them got damaged or hurt. On the other hand, I'm worried about All Might, because who knows if he's gonna be around forever, and I can see him maybe dying, and I don't want that obviously to happen. So fingers crossed, if someone comes to show up, maybe Endeavor, he knows where All Might is. I don't know. Also, we don't know the full extent of All For One's powers, and just the few that we've seen are just incredible. That thing that he does with his arm, air cannon with strength and whatever else he said, and then that forcible quirk activation, which is pretty unique and interesting, and it was useful twice. So yeah. So yeah, guys, if you want to check out the next episode right now, you can on patreon.com. The link is in the description. But as always, send me comments and know what you think. Like and subscribe. Till next time, guys.